Wow, dude, what was that?
Oh my God, that was so crazy.
Dude, wow. Oh, I didn't see you guys there. Wow, it's been so long. How long has it been? No, it's about 2 weeks. We haven't done a podcast,
Yeah.
and if you didn't know, welcome to the Culture Vultures podcast by the Fresno State Collegian, hosted by me, the managing editor Isaac Marquez,
And me, the assistant managing editor Josiah Poynter.
We apologize for the delay. Our plan was originally to film during a journalism conference, but things fell through, camera stuff, technical. You know.
Yeah, who knew San Francisco wasn't the most friendly place to film?
Yeah, so we apologize for the lack of episodes the last week or two, but we have a really good episode for you guys today. A lot of good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, the best things come to those who wait.
Yep. Yeah. And, we'll give you guys a quick update. We were in San Francisco at the Associated Collegiate Press Conference, ACP.
Mm-hmm.
And Josiah, just give us a bit about your experience there.
I had a fantastic time in San Francisco. The conference itself was one of the best just in terms of quality of breakout rooms. I learned a lot. I really heavy loaded my first day, and the second and third days I did a little less but a little more creative things. But I just think in terms of like learning, like you really can't beat it. And conferences are so crucial to students everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, our sports reporter Juan, great work here. Love Juan. Met Juan at a conference before he even came to Fresno State. A year and a half before he came to Fresno State. 2 years before he came to Fresno State. 2 years before he came to Fresno State. In the fall of 23 in San Francisco. But but that's where I met him. And the people here, like part of the reason why I believe I have a job here is because I met our former EIC, Giselle.
She was 2 EICs ago?
Yes. I mean, 2 or 3, depending on how you count it. But I met her. I met Taylor. I met our old lifestyle editor, Sarah. I met Caesar.
All these names you guys know.
You guys know.
You guys all know them.
We'll flash the page, or there'll be a little sign be like, who is that?
who is this guy?
Who is this guy? But all of these people who are no longer who have graduated or since moved on from us. That's where I met them, and that matters because I didn't go to the same school. They didn't know who I was. I didn't know who they were really.
Yeah, I knew someone, but they go to a different school.
They go to a different school.
Yeah,
believe me.
No, it's so great to have opportunities to. Yeah, it's just a room full of people who like the stuff that you like.
Yeah,
it's like going to like a Comic-Con, keeping it in theme. Like imagine going to a Comic-Con, like, oh, that's cool because hey, you did this, and this. I love that, and that.
It's so easy to connect with people.
It's so easy.
And like, there's like a bunch of different stuff. So it's like whether or not you're asking someone to be in a video for your promotional to say that you're there doing whatever. It's like everybody's kind of has to say yes.
Yeah.
Because if they don't, then it's just like,
oh,
but this is your job. like I know for a fact you tell people that like you get annoyed when people don't want to be on camera or don't want to be interviewed, but you're not going to want to be. I've had that happen a few times.
Yeah.
I've had that happen a few times and I walk away and I don't ever talk to them again. But what did you think of the conference?
I thought it was great. Learned a lot. I actually won an award for a photo that I took in a Fresno State football game right here. I'm an award-winning sports photog. That was a great feeling, but I wasn't there in person to receive the award. And do you want to know why?
I wonder why. I was there. I thought you were sitting next to me the whole time. I thought we were holding hands.
Yeah. I wasn't there.
That?
I wasn't there because I was heading to Las Vegas, Nevada to go to the Thomas and Mack Center for the Mountain West Tournament women's basketball. So, that if that's not poetic, I don't know what is. Missing out on receiving an award because I'm doing something for something I got the award for. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Fairy tale.
And I think I mean, this is a quick shout out to our coverage of the Mountain West Conference. But, I mean, you knocked it out of the park with
Thank you.
everything you did. I mean,
Thank you.
I mean, your photo essay, your gallery, gorgeous.
Thank you.
Like, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm talking about Sarah Hernandez, gorgeous.
Shout out Sarah Hernandez, Josiah's significant other.
Yeah, she's the producer for the 6 and 10 at KC24. She does 10 shows a week. To see you guys do that, but whatever.
Oh, my girlfriend Lorena is in multiple clubs, organizations. She volunteers, all that.
Yeah.
I think my girlfriend is better.
Yeah, we lucked out.
But yeah, the Mountain West tournament was a blast. Me, our sports director Nolan, and our sports reporter Juan, we went to the Mountain West tournament. It was a blast. I took the photos, and then they're in charge of like the writing and the keeping the updates going. So if you guys tuned into that, you've seen how good it was.
Yeah,
it is some good stuff. Some of our best work, I might add.
Yeah, and you guys were so on top of it. And everything from the headlines to the headline choices to the update language to there was a wide variety of content in the updates. Yeah. And I think that's just a testament to you three as a unit, because I think it takes a team to do something like that. Yeah. It really does. And I can sit here and say how good your photos are all day long, and I will. But you don't have those ability to take photos if you don't think that you have somebody solid writing the updates. Yep. And you trusted Juan to do that, and you trusted Nolan to coordinate, and it led to good photos. And it just shows how important teamwork is, how important collaboration is in journalism. It's pretty crucial to doing good work.
Shout out to the group that went to the men's Mountain West Conference tournament. Mm-hmm. One of them is behind the camera right now, Philip. Great shots of the action that was happening. Jasmine, the editor-in-chief, she was also there taking some great photos. We had Christian, a reporter, and Finley, our sports editor, there. Great coverage. I'm gonna glaze myself. They did a great job.
Yeah, I mean it's tough coming from a conference and doing anything. So the fact that they had anything of the fact that either team had anything of substance.
Get this, me, Juan, and Nolan, we stood up the night before we left for Vegas because
I was there.
Yeah, it was at 3:30 our flight. So we're like, there's no point in sleeping because the chance our flight was at 5, wake up at 3 or head out at 3:30. So realistically, it's like 2:30 we have to get up and go. Mm-hmm. And so we didn't sleep. Big mistake. We couldn't check in early to our hotel, so we were up like 40 plus hours because our hotel check-in was 3 p.m. and we couldn't check in early. So we get to Vegas at we're on the road in Vegas 8 a.m. We have what's 8 to 3 p.m.
7 hours.
Yeah, 7 hours. I don't know how we did it. We killed 7 hours. And we managed it. We did the game, did the coverage. Didn't end up sleeping till 1 because we were pushing out all the post game content. But we did it, and I'm glad that we did it. And speaking of doing things, how was life back here in Fresno in the 559?
Life was pretty sweet. No, so I was up with them because me, Nolan, Juan, and you shared a room. Mm-hmm. And our multimedia reporter Jake was also there. Yes. And so we were up with you guys because we were waiting for you to leave so I could go to bed. And so that was interesting. And then we had our awards the next day, and that was chill. That was cool. Oh yeah. And then the train ride back, dude. We stopped right outside of Fresno for about 30 minutes because the engine broke.
The train engine break.
I don't know. They were like, yeah, we just got an alert that our engine. I'm like, what do you mean an alert? Like a push notification.
Bro, if you didn't go up in the front and start shoveling coal in there, bro, oh my God.
And I think it's a good time to mention that if you would like an alert to know when your engine is not working or a new episode of Kulture Vultures, you guys should follow or subscribe or however it is.
Click the button below. Click the post notifications. Let's go.
Clickbait. I'm Mr. Beast. Watch me feed Fresno State. No, but we were on the track for 10 minutes. Me and Jake wake up from a glorious nap. And there. And then our advisor Monroe, I'm like coming out. You know, like when you're traveling, you're taking a nap, but like you're sitting on the window, so your face is hot.
Yes.
And so I'm like waking. I'm like, and Monroe comes over. It's like, so what'd you think about the conference? This is genuine reaction. And then luckily Jake goes and he talks for like 5 minutes. It gives me enough time to like
wake up.
Yeah, to like kind of like, you know, feel my face.
Yeah.
But the trip back was really great. My wonderful girlfriend Sarah and my best friend Fabio and another one of my best friends, Ernie, they came to surprise me at the train station with surprise me and my friend and multimedia reporter Victor also there. Yeah, and his girlfriend. I mean, his girlfriend didn't make him a sign. I'll say that. But Sarah, I believe, texted his girlfriend, said, "We're making signs. Do you want us to make one on your behalf?" And so yeah, but it was very sweet. It was very cool. And then speaking of that, though, I would like to give a little shout out because I promised I would. My boy Kyle Timothy Perkins made it out of the street because over the weekend while we were in San Francisco, I got an alert from Life 360 said my best buddy Kyle was in a crash. Now, I wouldn't have been too concerned if I knew he didn't drive a motorcycle.
Oh, a motorcycle crash?
And actually, my friend Ernie, her CEO was behind him and was the one that called 911 and allegedly said that he flew 30 feet in the air and landed straight down and only broke his ankle and his femur. And so as soon as I got off the thing, I hugged my girlfriend. I gave her a kiss. I told her I loved her. I told her I loved my signs. And then I said, let's go see Kyle because he was down the street in the hospital. And by the way, shout out community for taking care of my boy. But you messed up his slushie order. We were waiting for his slushie, dude. He never got it. I mean, he got one, but
he didn't get his
slushie. But yeah, he... we're not going to let him ride a bike again. We're not going to let him. But I told him to give him a shout out on the pod because he watches every episode.
Yeah, I remember motorcycle accidents they're so scary.
They're so
scary. One of my old barbers, he always used to, he still does, but he would like, do the wheelies on the motorcycles.
Yeah.
And one time in San Francisco, he was doing a wheelie on a motorcycle, fell, hit his head, started like seizing, and was in the hospital, broken like everything on this side of his body. He was cutting hair like a month later. Dude, you should not be cutting hair.
No,
but
I don't know. I would not trust my barber. After
shout out my barber. Nah, but yeah, motorcycles are scary.
No, they really are. But shout out my boy Kyle for making it through, and also shout out him for texting us. He texted us. He's like, "Nah, I didn't crash. I'm good." And then 2 minutes later, sends a picture of him from the ambulance, going like, "Brother." And shout out, Victor called him immediately after, and he just picked up the phone and was just like, "Crash, my leg's kind of hurt." And now he's got spikes in his legs, so shout out Kyle.
Whoever this Kyle guy is, shout out.
Yeah, he's been dying to get on the pod. He's been asking. He's been saying, I'm like, you're not a student.
Yeah, we only allow the best of the. No, I'm just kidding.
No, we'll invite him on. We'll do something about motorcycles.
Actually, I'm not gonna ride a motorcycle. I'm not getting on one.
Well, his motorcycle's up. His mom's thinking about selling it.
I would.
And it's nice, dude. It's real nice. We can look at pictures later.
Yeah. Speaking of guests on the podcast, who's the dream guest on this podcast for you?
Destin Daniel Cretton. We've talked about this.
Yes.
I want Destin Daniel Cretton on this podcast.
Someone from our ecosystem.
Oh.
How we can get.
My mom. I would really
love to have a conversation.
I would love to have Chris Poynter on the pod because I want Chris to talk about whatever Chris wants to talk about.
Yeah.
Just have her talk about defense. She'll talk about blitz. She'll talk about blitzing. Get her talking. I mean, she was a social work. She majored in like public policy and admin and got a master's and shit. So she's gonna talk about politics, and then she's gonna talk about blitzing, and she's gonna talk about how Jerry Jones sucks, and then she'll talk about how amazing Sinners was, and it absolutely was. I mean, we saw it together. And interesting movie to see with your mom, by the way. Interesting movie. I need to rethink my movie choices when I say, "Mom, you want to go see a movie?" But But dream guest Chris Poynter, specifically Chris Poynter, after a Cowboys loss.
Ooh, you know, he is a part of the Collegian cooldown.
Mm-hmm.
Finley Pendergast. Imagine him. You guys might not, actually you might see it. When he's passionate about something, you can just tell. I mean, he's a broadcast major, so he has that like delivery. Big Star Wars fan, bigger than like anyone I know.
Finley's kind of like the LeBron James of Larry Bird's. He's like that. He's got that shit, dude. Finley is like top 10 person. He's amazing. That's why he's called LaFin.
Yeah.
He's called LaFin. Fins up.
We were talking about, conferences, dream guests. You know what I believe in?
What do you believe in?
The dark side of things. You know what else on the dark side of things? Daredevil, Born Again, season 2. Have you seen the trailer or the sneak peek that they released?
Bro, I've seen everything. At this point, I know what's gonna happen. I read. Yeah.
I purposely have not watched the small teaser for Daredevil, Born Again, season 2.
Did you see the Lithonia, the Donald Glover trailer?
He had a break. Well, that song. Yes, I did see that one.
Bro.
But what I'm going to do...
Prowler reference.
We are going to watch it live. My live reaction. He's seen it before already.
Oh, I have not seen the second one.
Oh, he hasn't seen it. So live reaction from both of us. So without further ado.
Actually, wait, quick. Speaking of Chris, my mom did actually DM me this, and I figured that we might be filming today. So I haven't watched it, so I left my mom undelivered. Let's watch.
The audio was not playing. Hold up, guys. Technical difficulties. Alrighty.
Right.
Oh my goodness. All right. On 3. 1, 2, 3, go.
As we speak, our enemies are assembling. Whatever happens tonight, I will stand.
Oh my God, she's so bad.
Oh!
Why is he shirtless?
I'm all for it.
Can you stop him?
Well,
Not alone.
can we? Oh, we gotta go back. There's some moments I wanna highlight here.
What are you highlighting?
I would like to highlight this beginning shot of Bullseye in a diner. I love Bullseye's suit in season 1. A lot of people were not vibing with it. They were saying that it's too cartoony. They were saying it's not Bullseye enough. And I said, watch this. And then I told Kevin Feige, I was like,
yep,
you got to keep the purple.
Feige, you got to keep it in, please. Keep it in.
But no, this is so sick. Look at him do that.
Yeah.
And then like this hallway.
Dude, Daredevil and hallways. Name a better duo. I couldn't.
And Karen Page is doing it, and she's fucking leading.
Yes, Karen Page.
Freaking leading.
Ooh, I mean, I know some people who like got inspired from journalism, even though the journalism movie and aired in the show itself. But yeah, she has that like,
Karen Page is the worst TV journalist I've ever seen. Rest in peace, Ben Urich. My inspiration. I would not be here. You guys would not be hearing my voice right now if it wasn't for Ben Urich, 2015 season 1 of Daredevil.
I needed to hear the Daredevil season 1 to journalism pipeline because you can't be the only one. There's
got to.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I mean, shout out.
There's another shot I wanted to highlight. Where
Please.
was it? Dude, he
looks so sad right there.
Where was it? I think it was earlier. Yes, the hallway where he's just like diving. Or who is this individual?
That's I can't remember her name. White Tiger's niece.
Oh yeah,
that's White Tiger's niece. Yeah. So it looks like she's coming back.
Yes.
And I'm a child of the early 2010s. I'm sure you are. Ultimate Spider-Man. White Tiger, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Nova. Oh, they're doing it. They're doing it. They're doing it. And I'm all here for it. I think it's fantastic. I mean, can you tell who that is? Okay, I was there.
Yeah, I don't know who this. I'm just a clueless journalist, guys.
Bruce Willis. So I think that's one of Fisk's secret police that we left off on season 1, obviously, and it looks like they're interrogating him. My guess is probably a citizen, the way that he's just dressed.
Yeah, probably like.
And they're gonna do some very not nice things to him.
You know what? Where is the Punisher? Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. He's
Hey, Red.
Allegedly he's shooting the Hulk during this in another movie.
Yeah.
So that's what he's doing. But there's another one. I think right here. I think this might be a flashback to something with Foggy. Because he looks so sad.
You think they're bringing Foggy back?
Yeah, I don't. Did you watch the first trailer? He's in the first trailer.
But like, do you think that's a flashback? Or
It's got to be a flashback. But I wouldn't be surprised with the way that Daredevil is written sometimes, where his religious tendencies go beyond morality and turn into some sort of psychedelic experience, almost where they can become alive and an actual threat. There's a lot of Daredevil, not a lot, but there's some Daredevil villains in some stories where he has to fight these literal demons. And I wouldn't be surprised if they went that road with Foggy and made Foggy a moral conscience that was only visible to Daredevil.
Yeah.
Like,
that would be, I always love when they do that.
Yeah. Like, I think I would be down for that. There was one more scene I wanted to do, and then if you want to do anything, please, because I would love to keep talking about this for hours and hours and hours.
Let me think.
I got fat fingers, dude. Oh my god.
Guys, fat fingering.
For those who aren't gonna see that, that's gonna be a clip. I rewinded or fast forwarded to the whatever. I went to go press play, and then my fat finger hit the start of the timeline. It did twice in a row.
This guy.
But
this guy's just breaking everything.
no, I'm trying to zoom. Wait, is that the guy that was getting interrogated?
I think it is the guy being interrogated.
And they're all around here.
Like,
He's got a bossy.
Get like the meme, like the red circle. Like, who is this, bro? Who is? Oh, is that his the dude who was helping him, like the attorney guy, or like the former?
Wait.
Yes. Breaking journalism, guys. That has to be him. Okay, maybe not. You know what? Yeah, that is not him. Computer enhance. No.
But it's also hard to see, and the skin tone's very similar, but it's dark, so it's hard to see. But
end of the story. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good.
Can't wait.
I wonder if it's gonna end with an incursion, because he got confirmed for season 3, but that's not coming out. But that's not.
We'll see. I guess we'll see.
I would. So I'm really curious to see what they do and how they end it. There's a lot of stuff going on in the MCU, despite there not being a lot of content. So this is gonna be one of the last things that we get in New York before it happens.
Speaking of the last things we're gonna see, Invincible season 4. Last season, if I believe, right? No, they get renewed for a 5th one.
I think I got about 6 more. Robert Kirkman said 10 seasons, 9 and 10 seasons.
So they're not gonna. Oh wow.
Yeah, that's what he said. And each season is fire so far. So it only looks like that. Knock on wood. You go first.
You know where we left off in Invincible seasons 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just loving what they're doing. I love. It's gonna sound horrible. I love when they kill off a character, and they keep him killed, but there's a nuance to it. Killing off a character just for pure shock value. I hate that. But then killing a character for shock value and then bringing them back, I hate it even more. And spoiler warning: if you didn't see Invincible season 3, But there's a character that died, Rexplode. I'm hoping they keep him dead. I know in this universe, people come back from the dead all the time, but there's just some that shouldn't. And if you want to keep the impact, you need to keep people dead. That's my take.
I would agree. In the comics, in the graphic novel, he doesn't come back at all. I don't even think he's like. There's no panel. There's like references to him, but nothing like that. And we got that reference in season 2 when he went back to that, or when he went to the future to see whatever. And there's that barren landscape, and there was a rumor that was that was like an alternate version where Mark went crazy.
Yeah.
And those were the last people. But I think because they are doing that thing with Damien Darkblood, that's not canon.
Oh, I forgot about that though.
Because they're like, oh, there's something on Earth and it's like filled with rage. And the thing was Mark, and it probably will be Mark, 90% sure, 95, 99% sure, whatever. There's a non-zero chance that that's Rex. Because in the end, he's like, he's like filled. I can feel him. He's like filled with vengeance, and I'm like, I want to see his spirit. I want to see Rexplode's spirit come back. Because you want to know what? I think he's a better character than almost anybody in that show.
Yeah,
he's so perfect. I mean, he in season 2 when he defeats the Serpent Society, by just body shots, dude. He's a fighter. He's so cool. And if they don't bring it back, I won't be upset. If I see Duplicate again, I might lose it. But
like, it's her character to just
yeah, like just go live with
the fraud,
fraud mortal, go live with fraud mortal. And
dude, I hate the Immortal. He's so whack.
He's so whack,
bro.
He's so whack.
He had like one cool scene in the first episode of season 1. He's been a fraud. Watch everything. Name a fight that he's won since. Nada.
Dude, when Invincible went into the future, asked him to kill him, he couldn't even win that fight.
Yeah, dude, Invincible, what a fraud.
I'm excited to see what they do with Oliver.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see.
I'm not a big fan of Oliver.
I'm not either, but I'm hoping it's one of those things where it's like, oh, I had to see his development as a kid to understand where he's at now. And so that way when I go back and watch, because I'm not going to just watch season 3 by itself, even though season 3 can be watched by itself. But when I go back in the series and I watch it fully in, like 5 years, I'm going to be like, oh, I appreciate that I got that. So let's hope. But if they're just going to treat him like Damian Wayne, then I'm not interested.
Shout out Alan, the alien. That's his name, right? Alan.
Yeah, shout out Alan.
Seth Rogen, right?
Yeah, that's me. If we were to fan cast everybody, dude, I think I would be Seth Rogen.
That was my Seth Rogen impersonation.
Do another one.
What would Seth Rogen say?
I don't know.
Dude, where's the weed?
Okay, now do one so we can clip it.
I'm gonna start clip farming Seth Rogen impersonations.
Make it easier for Ava.
But yeah, I'm a big Alan Alien guy.
I am also a big Alan, and he's supposed to have a bigger role. I mean, I can't even remember. Did we see Omni-Man in season 3?
Yeah. Remember he?
Oh, he broke out. Yeah. But technically he hasn't seen Mark since season 2. Neither has Alan. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be interesting to see because there's a little, even in season 2 after he left his dad in the middle of the season, there's just a lot of stuff that came on with the Viltrumites.
Yeah.
So like Anissa coming to Earth was after that. Obviously, the big fight at the end of season 3 with the greatest monologue and maybe the greatest monologue in TV history.
Think Mark, that one?
No, it's I'm so lonely.
Oh, I'm sorry. I kind of blanked out and didn't know.
All the other Viltrumites are scared of me.
Yeah.
There's this guy that reads it in a Shakespeare. He translates the Shakespeare language. It's beautiful. It's such good writing. The show's so perfect.
It's a lot of good writing going around. You know what else is going around? The Oscars, which is full of good writing, performances, actors, movies. Let's get in. Let's just jump right into it.
Let's get into it.
we're gonna go down a few of the Oscar nominees, and we're gonna
Some of the big ones.
we're gonna make some picks. This will come out afterwards, so we're gonna be right.
Yeah.
Every single pick is correct.
Wah, wah, wah.
So sorry to spoil it, guys, but the best actor in a leading role, dang, it's going to Michael B. Jordan. Yeah, he's getting his flowers.
Did you see Sinner?
No, but I'm, you don't even have to watch the movies to know who's going to win. Watch. I'm going to call it perfectly.
I mean, like, if that's the case, I mean, he's not even the best pure actor on this list, even though he's the best. I would agree with you. I think Michael B. Jordan gets it. Or should I do everyone? I think Timothée Chalamet is going to win.
What?
I think Leonardo DiCaprio is going to win. I think Ethan Hawke's going to win.
Yeah, just clip
I already said Michael B. Jordan.
Clip Wagner Moura.
I think Wagner Moura is going to win. Ah!
Yeah, just clip in whichever one wins for that so it look cool.
But
and
no,
smart.
I do think Michael B. Jordan. I do think Michael B. Jordan is one, the strongest performance out of anybody on this list. Two, his performance changes how good his great movie is.
Yeah.
And three, he played two of himself.
Did you know that he played two of himself, dude? What?
Nah, we cousins. But moving on to actor in a supporting role, one of the most prestigious and underrated and underappreciated categories. It takes a lot to be the supporting role. It brings out the best in the main actor. So our nominees are Benicio del Toro in One Battle After Another, Jacob Elordi in Frankenstein, Delroy Lindo in Sinners, Sean Penn in One Battle After Another, and Stellan Skarsgård in Sentimental Value.
I think the fact that One Battle After Another has two nominees means neither of them are going to win, because it's like they just want to give the movie its flowers for supporting actors, but they're not going to give it to them.
Yeah, I have a hot take about that movie, and me and my faculty advisor Monroe agree with this. I think the movie's a little overrated.
I heard it was like a modern classic.
It definitely is. It doesn't mean it's not overrated. That being said, out of all these ones, I want it to go to Sean Penn for One Battle After Another. I thought his performance in it might be my favorite performance of the year. He's just so evil and so disgusting and so visceral, and it's such a refreshing take to see somebody just be disgusting for the sake of, like, I just hate people.
Oh, it's been a while. I hate those, like, but he had a reason to kill 100 people, but he's not all bad.
And
dude.
Sean, I mean, I guess we can say this because we're editorial. He plays like a ICE agent. And he straight up is just like, no, we're gonna make a raid here so I can get this one person and make sure they can't say anything bad about me. Like he does that in the movie. Straight up he does that in the movie, and it's insane. But if I had to put some actual thought into it, I think Benicio del Toro is a really fun choice, and I really love him in that movie. Him and Sean, like, you could flip a coin for that. I would not be mad at Stellan Skarsgård. In fact, I would think that the Academy would appreciate that one a little bit more. But the fact that two is in One Battle After Another, it's going to be interesting. I don't think Jacob Elordi has a real shot.
The fact that you don't think Jacob Elordi has a shot means he's probably going to win it. That's my guess. I mean, I'm not a big movie.
If Jacob Elordi wins, I will figure out something. I'll do something embarrassing. That's fine.
Best actress in a leading role. Take it away, Josiah. Who's winning it?
Chris Poynter's pick is Jessie Buckley. But Josiah Poynter's pick.
Does Emma Stone have one of these?
It's hard not to pick Emma Stone.
Yes, because if she doesn't have one, she's due.
Begonia is some of the most nuanced, complex, funny, sentimental, emotional films I've seen in the last 10 years. I thought the allegory they used to describe healthcare was fantastic. They weren't afraid to pull punches when it came to discussing the political aisle of our country and the farness of each pole. It's just such a good, nuanced movie. That being said, I really love Rose Byrne. If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. That film is gorgeous. It's stressful. It's insane as she plays a mom who like leaves her kid in a hotel multiple times to go do drugs with ASAP Rocky. Like, and I get it. I get it. I'd be doing the same thing. She could just call you if she needs something. But no, but she puts in such a, I think, a more vulnerable performance. That being said, I haven't seen Josie Buckley in Hamlet. Hamnet, and I think I'm gonna watch that tonight. Definitely before the Oscars, and so. Given how much I love dramas, that's probably going to be my pick after that. But right now, Rose Byrne, If I Lay Like Kick You, should win. She's fantastic. She's funny. She's emotional. She's at her wit's end. And I say vulnerable not because she exposes a part of herself, but because she's crashing out through the whole movie and nobody's listening to her. And finally, at the end, she has this big release, and it's so poetic. And I love it. So that's my choice. Do you have a pick?
I got Emma Stone.
That's good.
And it's gonna be correct. So I'm sorry about that. That whole like 2 minutes tangent you want to. It doesn't matter.
Just have Philip fucking put.
You just put it on. On TikTok. You just click 2x.
I'm like the high pitch, like like the John Kirkero, Thomas Cannon.
Best actress in a supporting role.
We're gonna start flying through these quick. Actually, we'll go through this one. And then we'll start flying through.
Yeah. Actress in a supporting role. Elle Fanning, Sentimental Value. Again, I've not seen it, and I'm not even trying to pronounce the other person's name also in Sentimental Value because it's a Nordic film, so it's got some weird names. Amy Madigan in Weapons. That's the favorite right now. I don't hate that at all. Wunami Masaku from Sinners. I also thought put in a fantastic performance. And Tanaya Taylor in One Battle After Another also put in a really great performance. That being said, I'm not a huge fan of this category. I think it's very lackluster. There's a lot of people missing. So my vote would be for Amy Madigan, not necessarily because I think she deserves it, but because I think her performance out of all of these is the most fun. And she's in a horror movie, and that's always a little fun. She plays Aunt Gladys. If you've seen Weapons, you know.
Now up next we're gonna start flying through these now. Try to best animated feature film. There's Arco, Elio, K-pop Demon Hunters. Okay, no need to go on. K-pop Demon Hunters.
It's gonna be K-pop Demon Hunters, but it should be Elio. It should be Elio. It should be Elio, but it's gonna be K-pop Demon Hunters. Shout out Elio. It's a better movie.
Animated short film. I'm gonna let you take this because. Yeah, have you seen any animated short films?
Yeah, I have.
Of course he has.
I've seen some of these, and I'm not super well rounded in these categories. However, I saw The Girl Who Cried Pearls, and I liked it. So you know what? I'm going with that one, and I think it's got the best name. So there we go.
Casting. There's some good casts.
It's gonna be Sinners.
It's gonna be
Sinners. That movie,
Sinners has the best
that
cast.
movie is so perfectly casted. It's not even funny.
Cinematography. Ooh, you know what?
I'm sure you've seen some of these, so I want to hear your perspective. But I think for cinematography, again it should go to take it back. It should go to Train Dreams. Train Dreams was shot beautifully. But I think it's gonna have Frankenstein.
I was about to say I'm going with Frankenstein.
Yeah. Did you see Frankenstein?
I saw most of it on TikTok.
That's fair. What did you think about the way it was shot, though?
It's like, it felt like classic, like one of the like those old, like
Yeah.
like something I'll like walk in and like my dad's watching in black and white. Like it's just like,
Yeah. No, I think Frankenstein's gonna win, but I think Train is a little more my style, a little more low key. So that's my pick, but I think you're right with Frankenstein.
Costume design. Ooh.
Aren't they naked in Avatar?
Avatar. If it's costume, it has to be Avatar, right?
But that's all. That's all like.
Yeah, but
I don't think it's gonna be. I mean, because they're CGI the whole time.
And then Sinners then will be costume then. Yes.
No, Sinners is it's too easy in terms of costume. It's gonna go. if this included merchandise, it would go to Marty Supreme, but I don't think it does. So between Frankenstein and Hamnet, again, I think Hamnet should win. Probably going to be Frankenstein. Frankenstein has some really good costumes.
I think Sinners is going to be one like the movie to come out like all like the awards, even like, oh, it shouldn't have won this one, but it did. So I'm going Sinners.
That's fair. That's fair.
Directing, I know nothing about directing.
Yeah, I got you. Here's the issue with this category. Eva Victor was not nominated for starring, directing, and co-writing, or I think writing. Sorry, Baby. And that movie was fantastic. And that, I also love Ryan Coogler, but if she was on the list, it would make my job a lot harder. That being said, Ryan Coogler takes this pretty easily. Paul Thomas Anderson's a close second with one battle after another.
I'm going to take this one for our multimedia editor, Philip. I'm going to ask him who he thinks, because he's a film major. So, Philip, who do you think got this?
Sinners clean sweep.
You like Sinners? Yeah.
Yeah, Sinners clean sweep. Oh.
Yeah.
One more time, because we didn't talk about it for the cinematography. The IMAX pictures in Sinners, when you see the aspect ratio expand, and it's just the most beautiful, glorious sunset they've ever seen in your life.
Dude, Ryan Coogler, with the way that he was able to do that, and how he was explaining it, and how it changes the dimensions of that.
He made IMAX. He's the second one after Nolan to make IMAX relevant and actually be creative.
Absolutely.
Purely done and not just a gimmick.
Him and Nolan know how to, because we talk about print all the time. I talk about journalism, how well it fits in print. They do the same thing, but with movies. Ryan Coogler and Christopher Nolan are unmatched, and I agree with you. I forgot about the aspect ratio. That was cool.
The sequence when Miles Catan is going through the whole thing, he's playing a song, and then you see the camera pan up, everything starts coming in, all the fire, all the music. That was like peak cinema. I was watching that in theaters, and I was like, holy, I can't even comprehend how this was done. And I'm the film major. I should understand. Yeah. I'm like, this is just beautiful.
When I was watching that movie, I thought I was watching a classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. It was, usually coming from a film perspective, you're trying to pick things apart and try to see how things are done. Sinners was like the first movie in a good while that I was like, oh, I can actually just sit back and just enjoy this, because it's beautiful. The dialogue is great. The characters are great. The score, oh my! I peeked the mic. It's so good. Yeah, I take it away from me.
I love the score. It's so good.
That monologue by Philip almost brought me to tears. The passion in his voice. Oh my goodness!
And it's got a Fresno State connection.
Oh yes, that is true. We have a story on that.
Yeah.
Check that one out.
Ryan Coogler's wife went here.
Yeah.
Shout out. Documentary feature film. What do we have here? Okay. We have some really good ones. For me, the Alabama Solution. No question in my mind. Fantastic. Loved it.
Let's move on to documentary short film. Again, this is, I'm being left out to dry right now.
Side tangent. I've been in two. There's been two separate times where an active shooter has come onto my school campus.
What?
Because I'm talking about all the empty rooms. That one's about school. I hope this is the right. Yeah, it's the right one. At least I hope this is really embarrassing. But plug out to this one. I believe All the Empty Rooms is a documentary short film about parents all across the country who have left their kids' rooms the same after they've died in a shooting. And it is, I remember I was really interested in it, and I was going on a tangent, and this was one of the last things I watched of the night, so I was not fully awake for it, and that's a disservice to this, but I remember just like hurting. It's so sad, and it's so beautiful. So that would be mine. All the Empty Rooms.
Film editing. Just hearing everything Philip said. Sinners might be clean sweeping. The film major.
The Sinners have. I'm really bad at picking up editing. Did Sinners have good editing? Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
I would also go with that.
International feature film. I'm not an international film watcher.
Okay, so this one's gonna be tough. Brazil, the Secret Agent, I thought was underwhelming. I actually haven't seen it. Somebody I trust saw it and told me it was underwhelming, so I believe them, even though I love Wagner. For me, it's between Sentimental Value out of Norway and Tunisia's The Voice of a Hind Hijab. Those two were great. Again, I still need to watch Sentimental Value. I just know it's great. But I do know The Voice of Hind Hijab is great.
And there's a ton of categories, so we're going to skip through.
Yeah.
We're going to the scores of these.
Original score. I love Ludwig. This is an easy. It's close with Hamlet and Max Richter, but because I have heard that score, and One Battle After Another has an amazing jazz score. Am I gonna pick One Battle? No, I'm gonna pick Sinners.
Yeah, I think Philip might be right. Sinners is clean sweeping. Oh, we have a
Fun fact: Ludwig also did the production for Redbone by Childish Gambino.
He did. Do you know he did all the music for Community? Yeah,
shout out.
that's
Ludwig.
where they met. Music, original song.
K-pop Demon Hunter.
And it's gonna be golden. It should be
Yeah,
I Lied to
it's
You
gonna be
though.
golden.
It should be I Lied to You though.
Yeah, but best picture.
This is the big one. Is this the?
Yes.
No, whatever.
We'll end it off on best picture.
Yeah, this is the best. This is the big one.
So the moment you've been waiting for.
Well, let's list the nominees for this one.
Okay, so we'll alternate. So you go.
Begonia,
F1,
Frankenstein,
Hamnet,
Marty Supreme,
One Battle After Another,
The Secret Agent,
Sentimental Value,
Sinners,
Train Dreams. Those are the Those are the nominees for best picture.
I have seen everyone except for Hamnet, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value. I haven't seen those two. I'm watching 2 of them soon. I will not see The Secret Agent, but I don't think it's going to win anyways. So my best guess for this one would be, I'm going to tell you right now.
F1.
I love F1. I actually really do love F1. I love Begonia. I love F1. I love Marty Supreme. I really, really did like One Battle After Another, even though I think it's a little. I really do love that movie. Sinners and Train Dreams. Train Dreams, honestly, I love that movie so much. I think it's perfect. But, yeah, I mean, what are we talking about? It's Sinners. It's Sinners. It's the best movie.
Yeah.
It's the best movie.
Well, that's our Oscar predictions. A lot of good stuff, and you're gonna hear a lot of ding, ding, ding for how many we got right. Speaking of getting right, we're gonna end off on a few things. Me and Josiah, if you didn't know, he's a big ranch guy. Completely out of left field. He loves ranch.
I do love ranch.
He loves ranch. So Josiah, what are your top 3? Keep it to 3 ranches.
Ranches.
Go.
You know what? I'll do one better. I'll keep it local.
Ooh.
Doghouse Grill. Right? Has great ranch. And here's a little trick for you. Here's what they don't understand. You can get barbecue sauce and ranch there. And they're both fantastic sauces. And if you're going there, you should get the tri-tip sandwich because that's the best thing they have. And you would think to add more barbecue sauce to the tri-tip sandwich because it already has barbecue sauce on it. Add ranch to the tri-tip. Add barbecue sauce to your fries. It changes your life. That's pretty good. Not so much local, but I guess I haven't had a bad experience at a local one. Denny's Ranch, whatever. Little story time about me. Denny's knows who I am. They reposted my story after I said I rock with their ranch. Denny's, where are you at, dude? I'll drop everything for you. I'll drop this. I'll drop journalism. I'll
Be like the
be
official-
Mr. Denny.
Yeah.
And then a third one. Ooh. One I really like, Livingstone's in Tower District. It's in a area where there's lots of bars, and it's either the old people bar that like 50-year-olds go to drink, or it's the last stop at the end of the night because they're the ones that close like 5 minutes later. So like that's the last stop. And they have the most greasiest food you can imagine. Oh, yeah. And they have ranch. That's so good. It was so good when I got it. And I miss it. I haven't gone back in a while. So that will be on my on one of my stops soon. But yes, those three, Doghouse, Denny's, and Livingstone's, you can get some real great quality ranch. You know, if you're a real ranch connoisseur like I am, or if you just like have a good time, you know, you don't need alcohol to have a good time or drugs. Sometimes you just need to fry in some ranch.
Yeah, that's you know what? I feel ashamed because my ranch top 3 is nothing like yours. I mean, I still love mine, but it's not local. So I apologize.
Please.
So, one, I've never had a bad Wingstop Ranch experience.
This is true.
Wingstop Ranch. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's made in house, right?
Probably not.
Probably. Well, they probably like pour like the mix and stir it there. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. It's really good though. Yeah.
Denny's Ranch. It was my 2. Denny's Ranch is done wonders for me at 3 a.m.
It always hits.
Yep.
It's never bad. Have you ever put it on your hash browns?
No, because I usually, whenever I go to Denny's, it's 3 a.m., so I get like a burger.
No, dude, this way you gotta get hash browns, mix some eggs, rip apart some bacon. You get the lumberjack thing. Everything but the pancakes, rip up and mix together. Some ranch, some hot sauce.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I've been doing it wrong, guys.
You've been doing it wrong, man.
And there's a store near where I live called Weekend Dreams.
Okay.
First of all, their food hits. And I'm pretty sure.
Is it the one that's open like at weird hours?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Sarah was telling me about that, how she wants to take me there.
It's so good. And the ranch there just matches perfectly with everything they got. But yeah, that's our top 3 ranches. Hope you guys
love ranch.
Feel more insightful about ranch.
Yeah. Do you know ranch was actually created near my hometown, about an hour north?
Wow. Yeah. Where's that at?
Shout out Ventura County, but ranch was made near and around Santa Barbara.
Wow.
Hidden Valley is actually a ranch.
Whoa.
Yeah. Job of some ball knowledge.
Wow.
I'm a fucking loser. I'm such a loser. That's such a sad fact that I know. It's such a sad fact. And the fact that's invited on this podcast, that's insane.
Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in.
Yes.
It's been a blast. We apologize for missing the last week or 2.
But we made it up with time.
Oh, yeah. So hopefully you guys enjoy this bonus extended episode.
Do you have something? I think we have something we want to end it with, though.
Oh.
We want to end it with dad joke of the day.
You know, they asked for it. Everybody on the comments asked for it. All 0 comments.
All 0 comments, but I'm sure all 11 views wanted it.
Yes. So, Josiah, what is your dad joke of the day?
All right. A husband and wife are sitting down at dinner. The waitress starts flirting with the husband in front of the wife. And then the wife goes, she must have COVID. The husband goes, why? It's like, oh, she has no taste.
That was pretty good.
I thought that was really good. Yeah.
Let me remember the joke before I butcher it.
Okay. We'll cut it out in post.
Okay. The left eye and the right eye are talking to each other. They're just chit-chatting.
Huh.
And then the right eye goes, what is that? And then the left eye goes, something that smells, in reference to their nose. I messed that one up. All right, guys. That's the episode for today.
Wah, wah, wah.
I butchered a joke. Not my proudest moment. We're going to end it there. I need to recover mentally from that really bad butcher. But, hey, I'm glad. Hey, I'm glad I got to...
Don't do that. That was awful.
Alrighty, guys. Well, sorry you had to hear that horrible joke that I butchered. I really appreciate everyone who watches.
Mm-hmm.
Tune in next week because we are back on regularly scheduled programming.
And we'll have some... We'll look back at our Oscar stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well, we don't have to because we hit 100%.
We'll hit 100%. So I think you guys owe us some money.
Yeah.
But be kind, guys.
Be kind. Good morning, afternoon, evening, night. Whenever you're watching this, just be kind. And this is Isaac Marquez signing off.
Josiah Poynter. See you guys.